What? Is it driving in our neighborhood?
Yeah. And check out, it's really pretty.
John, that is too fast. Do you have the...
Here we go, we're starting. So, hey, we're going to choir practice at the University Music Building. So, the part on the highway will be boring, but I'm sure Lane is going to give you misinformation. Is going to give you lots of fun reactions on the rest of it, right?
I don't care about this car.
Yeah, okay. You like the graphics though. You thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool, but I don't understand what's going on. Like, it's literally, I don't understand. It doesn't feel like it's a consistent.
Just watch it. It makes the turn. Just wait till it gets up here and does the creeping thing, because it's really funny. So, because it stops like too far back, and then, so watch, it actually drives like a human would drive, which is kind of over the center line, and then it should hopefully avoid this woman. Yeah, it looks like it kind of moved out of the way, but it'll like adjust itself. But generally speaking, it kind of far enough away. Anyway, so.
I really got to keep my face over here.
All right. So watch this. This is fun because it actually stops at the stop sign, which is kind of silly.
What is it going that far over for? That was wrong.
So watch, see, it actually stops at the stop sign and then it goes creeping forward. So it like creeps. Fortunately, there's nobody behind us, so it's just gonna do its thing.
What happens?
Oh my goodness.
So if you hit the
I don't know what it's doing right now. It's taking its time. Usually it's a little more aggressive.
If you hit the gas, if you hit the gas for it to go
what
on,
it's doing
you're
here.
gonna confuse the hell out of
I know, this
woman.
poor woman is gonna get, and then it just goes. I know,
What?
it's crazy.
It didn't even.
That's what, I don't know what it was doing creeping back there, but it just like, when it decides to go, it's just like it goes. It pulled out in front of this truck today, and I was just like, oh gosh.
And you were able to do that? Oh gosh, because you weren't driving.
I had a hand on the steering wheel. So
you're still supposed to keep your hand on the steering wheel?
Yep. Always. It's supposed to be looking at my eyes too, so.
What I was saying is, if you creep up and put your foot on the gas, does it take it out of the...
No, if I accelerate, it doesn't. If I hit the brakes, it does.
Why is it going so fast? Why is it going so fast? John, this is a 50.
I know.
Why is it? I thought it could only go like 55 and a 50.
No, not with the beta. You can set it to whatever speed you want. I generally have it set to 9 miles an hour.
John, do you see that car?
I see that car.
It doesn't. Well, it saw it too late. Why did
it figured it out eventually. That was actually
the problem is it needs to slowly brake.
It will probably slow down up here. Yeah. Okay.
It took that curve at 50.
Watch this. I think it'll go in the left lane. It generally likes to go in the left lane here, which is pretty wild. Yeah, it just gets it. Just slides right on over into the left turn lane. Pretty crazy.
I don't
we got
like
just
this.
a teeny bit of rain.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I'll bet. Just wait till we have to drive to Washington, D.C. over Thanksgiving break. You're gonna love that. But it's pretty cool, right? You can see like the people over there.
Why is everything so fidgety?
Because it's actually live creating it, but it's actually showing the car there with the lights on. So all of this hopefully will get smoothed out in future versions of the video, the software.
All right, that's pretty cool. I'll give them that. But
and the red line is like the showing the edges, and then of course it shows the yellow line, and it also has all the lane markings and the other cars. So it's pretty reasonable. This is a weird. It's like sunset, and it's starting to rain, but it's still sort of sunny. Wild.
Has there been any wrecks on this?
Not as
like
far as I know.
Using it?
I don't think so. But remember, they've only let people with 100s and 99s like do this yet, and it's
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know what you regularly drive like, so.
Yes, but I was able to drive at really close to 100% score in this stupid town.
All right, so.
Which means that I can drive to that level if I want to.
What's this thing doing?
It's recording this and we'll out the window so people can see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like double. I
Well,
think it took me a while to figure it out. But just wait. I don't know what it's going to do because okay, the light's finally changing. The getting on the highway part was really interesting today. It did not make a decision early enough, and so okay, so there it goes. doesn't require any input anymore. It just figures it out. Oh gosh, dude.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's really wild doing that parallel to the person who's to the right of us. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, all right. Let's see what it does. This is an interesting. Okay, I wonder what it's going to do with this truck. Oh, I guess I figured out this truck was. Yeah, it's much more like my mom driving now. Hi, Mom. But this one right here.
Why is it slamming
that's
on
a
brakes
problem
here?
I don't know. It does not like this light, and I always hit the little feedback button because for some reason it always wants to stop at that.
Was it going to get over?
It better. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Is it going to try to pass this person before it gets over?
I don't know what the hell it's going to do.
John.
I don't know.
John.
This thing's driving.
Stop it.
This thing better get over. All right, I'm going to take it out of autopilot and give it a little bit more of a chance because that was trying to get over 2 lanes is crazy. All right, so I'll put it back in and we'll see if it can handle going 1 lane over.
It should be able to do that on its own though, right?
Well, it should have been smart enough to plan ahead, but it really doesn't seem to plan very far ahead.
Does it learn from your driving? Because that's what you would have done, was speed to get in front of that car.
No, I wouldn't have gotten in front of that guy. I would have gone behind him and gotten into that lane.
No, you would have totally shot up in front of him and got over. Yeah, you would have.
I would have been in that lane, right?
And so it's driving like you.
It doesn't know what I'm doing. This is just a neural network.
Well, is it? But it's not driving the way it
doing
thinks
it.
a human
The problem
would drive
is it's driving like people in Los Angeles, and so it doesn't understand Georgia drivers is the problem. Because see, it's going to try to get over right now, and it's going to fail. Well, I don't know. It actually might be able to do it. Okay, you better slow down, buddy, because it actually.
It bailed.
What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Okay. That was, yeah, I don't know what it's doing.
Push the button, push the feedback, like, okay. Wrong.
You push
what is that? I don't know how to push. I don't know what you're doing.
It's a little camera button up there. Okay, so up here, this all becomes part of the highway system. Yeah, that was atrocious. It does not know how to get into that lane. It seems to try to plan.
That's a really easy get on the interstate.
I know it is. It's not planning ahead properly.
Well, I don't understand the acceleration, the braking, and the acceleration and the braking.
All right, so this part is exactly the same as it used to be. This is the old stack, so this will drive just like it used to.
So what is everybody talking about? The 10.2 and the 10.3 and...
Well, this is now 10.3.1, and it's definitely got...
So 10.3.0 was shite.
Well, it broke. It actually braked it, so they installed 10.3.1. Apparently, it had to do with an energy saving. Oh gosh, what was it? It was the energy, like when it would go to sleep, when the car would go to sleep to save energy, conflicted with the Sentry mode and bricked the whole thing. But they said that the reason they didn't discover it is because they're always driving their cars 24 hours a day, and so they never go into sleep mode, so nobody noticed the fact that it like bricked it if it went into sleep mode. So, anyway, that was the problem. But,
so this is 10.3.1.
Yeah. So this is the first drive I've done with 10.3.1, but I don't think it's going to behave any differently than 10.3. They just patched the one little problem. So one big thing I've definitely noticed is the route planning is still much to be desired because it's not making decisions 30 to 60 seconds ahead of time. It's making decisions at the last second. And in Georgia, you are never going to get anywhere doing that because people are really rude and they won't let you through for sure. So yeah, it'll be what it is.
Have you used this at the university yet?
No, tomorrow.
Well, we fixing to go today is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but I mean that's easy. Getting to my office is the hard part. This is all on the edge of campus, so it'll be like no problem. But all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this part because we got 5.5 miles on the highway and nothing ever happens interesting. It's really weird weather. It's sunny and raining at the same time. Very, very strange. But anyway, it understands how drivers drive in California, and they drive very differently than they drive in Georgia in California. So it doesn't understand how to drive in Georgia yet. But you can see the highway version is much better because it's like it drives properly. But as soon as we get off the highway, you'll see that the graphics go back to the newfangled thingy.
And is this gonna stay like this? And the
highway one? No, they're gonna, with version 11, the stack is going entirely towards the new version. So we'll see what happens.
Why is it
I'm
so
curious to see
like
what. Well, yeah, that's really cool. as soon as it goes back. I want to see what it does, whether it goes into the left or the middle lane here, because it should go into the middle lane. That would be the appropriate answer. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do?
Of course it's not doing that.
Yeah, because it wants to make its life harder. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. I think it's getting freaked out by these white lines. It needs to, that actually is a problem. I'm gonna flag that. Because
why would the white lines freak it out?
Because you're legally not allowed to go over the white lines, but it should go over the white lines. Like, whether or not you're legally allowed to, everybody does in those circumstances, so that's actually wrong.
But you shouldn't train it to do...
No, you definitely should train it to do that. It should ignore the letter of the law, because first of all, no one's ever going to pull you over for doing that.
I don't think it's appropriate to say that, because it's not bad for Tesla.
Rolling stop signs is against the letter of the law.
A technicality, like technically,
you've got to drive like people drive. Otherwise, it doesn't. What good is it going to be?
So somebody gets an accident because they crossed over that.
No, it's not safe. If there was somebody beside you, obviously you can't do that. But that takes precedence. I'm just saying, if you're in a situation like that, you should just continue making the move, because that would have been the safest thing to do, the predictable thing to do. Oh, good Lord.
What is it doing?
That was crazy. Let's see if it makes this turn now. It should immediately get over. Oh, good. All right, I got to give it credit for that. That was pretty cool. It was slick.
It doesn't deserve anything. It's driving like a 60 or below right now.
Oh, yeah, it's driving terrible. It was funny. I had a friend, I can't remember.
Is it rating itself?
Yeah, if you look at the ratings. So I had, like, I think it was Sandbag on Discord. He has a 12 today.
On his driver.
Yes, the thing rated itself a 12. I was like, well, there you go.
Well, at least he survived.
I know. So, yeah, that's the crazy thing, is we've all been driving like super safe for the past month, and now we're just like maniacs again. I really want to get a student driver like magnetic thing and put it on the back of the car. I really think that will help, because then people will give it more leeway. Because the problem is, it does dumb stuff like a student driver would do. Make it slow down. Jeez, oh my gosh.
I don't like all this.
This thing really drives like a 15-year-old who's just learning how to drive. It's pretty crazy.
Well, isn't that true? It's not even one, right?
Come on, what are you doing? What? All right. Oh, there's somebody coming. I gotta go. Sorry. Okay, I did have to give it gas there, or accelerate. Yeah, I have no idea why it did that. That's like a completely moving lane. It's not even a yield, I don't think, because the people coming from the other direction like have their own lane to go into. Uh-oh, now it's got to deal with a bus. The joys of campus.
It's going too fast through here. I know. Can you tell it to slow down?
Let's see.
John, they're literally walking like people.
I know. I did slow it down to 25 just to make it.
Oh my God.
Here, let's see how it handles this little turn. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, this is going to be terrifying, having this thing drive through campus. Oh man.
Don't do it. Like, it's not worth it.
All right, I want to see how it deals with this too, because this guy's coming out, and it better.
Oh yeah, let's see if it runs over the person.
I'll disengage it. That guy's far away. It slowed down. That was appropriate. That was actually very good.
Did it see the man?
Yeah, and showed the picture of him. So it actually understood that, and it slowed down. And I think it won't do much after it gets into the parking lot.
And it slammed on brake for no reason at all.
Oh, gosh.
It's all jerky.
I know, it's super jerky. Oh gosh.
John. John. We don't need this in our life. Like, we don't have to have this. People drive all the time, just themselves. And we got a toddler taking us to choir.
All right, I'm going to disengage now.
Stupid.
That's the tagline for the whole video. We got a toddler taking us to choir. Oh, it is quite the experience. It is certainly the kind of thing that will get your blood pumping. That's for sure. There's no question. Alrighty. Say goodbye.
Like
you don't like it. She doesn't like it.
I don't like it.
We'll see if it gets better. All right, we're going to get Misinformation's seal of approval eventually, but for now, she doesn't like it. So, okay.
I don't like it.
You got to improve, Tesla. Got to make Misinformation happy. Bye. Say goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Bye.